Oh, we're live now. Let's get the chat.
Yeah, that is. Oh, I got a notification. You know, I had to unsub you and sub back in order to get the notification. Isn't that crazy? Because I wasn't getting your notifications.
I got Diane's notification after she went off last night. So
yeah, I didn't get hers either. Which you know, I have mother-in-law duty. Hey, Kiki, Metallic, Lori,
Harley. Yeah, I remember you, Harley.
Bambi.
Pixie, Little Rosie, Morning Glory, Farrah.
Oh shoot, sorry, I'm messing stuff up. Lord help me, help me.
Actually, Abigail, Carrie, Tilly Mae, Diane, Uber. What? Nothing. B was bored. Hey, Tweety Bird, Emily, Funky Baby.
What did you title it?
I think it just says. Yeah.
It's a pig party. Damn, skip it.
Little Megan, Blue Jeans, Alicia, Tammy Sully, Aris,
hey everybody.
Michelle,
Blue Jeans.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody. Domestic Goddess, Tammy. We was bored. I had to make my escape. Jimmy. Hey, Stephanie.
Yeah,
you should.
Huh?
Why was you having a meltdown? Uber was having a meltdown today, she said. Silver.
Oh, you know, today I had my doctor's appointment and my mother-in-law all day. So sorry. Wait. I was having a meltdown at my home. Unfortunately. They had to stick my port twice. Couldn't get blood out of it the first time. I was like, whoa, this bitch is only 6 months old. You best be figuring it out quick. I really almost panicked there for a minute.
Davey.
That's right, Jess.
Yabba dabba doo.
Turn this TV down.
Oh. What happened, Uber? Why was you having a meltdown?
I was fixing to say, I'll trade with you. You can come have mother-in-law duty.
Oh, Tweety. Hello, Michelle. Meltdown commenced and over. Blue Jeans has told you they love you.
Who?
Blue Jeans.
Oh, love you too, Blue Jeans. Even though I don't know who you are, I'm sorry. Do y'all know who Blue Jeans is?
I don't know. Hey, Pat, my favorite co-worker. I missed you today.
B needs a refund. That's right, damn it. And of course, I blame everything on my port. I can't do anything because of it, according to my husband.
I would milk the port. Oh, let me tell you, Kat. Hey, Saskia. Long time no see, for real. Let me tell y'all.
Hey, Saskia.
Say hi to Kat. She loves you.
Oh, hey, Kat.
Kat, let me tell you.
I'll be coming up there one of these days when Randy least expects it, and I'll be ordering me some food.
Let me tell you what happened today. It was so bad. Kat, he broke the belt, little Rosie, and then he got fussy with me because he broke the belt because I wanted to vacuum. I got to get a belt tomorrow, but luckily the belts are cheap. Okay, y'all, listen. These people who, God bless them, they smell. They always smell. They've smelled. They live in the town I live in. They smell. They came in today, or the woman did. I have never seen such a mess in the bathroom in my life. In my life. There's no way that anybody there makes enough money to have cleaned that up. We tackled it as a team. Me, Timber, Kita. That was it. Me, Timber, and Kita. Everybody else was just gagging. Y'all, it was so disgusting.
Did they take a bath in there or something?
Oh, they freaking had diarrhea. She even had her panties in the garbage.
Oh, well, that's nasty.
It was so bad. It was on the wall, in the floor, all over the toilet. What? What's that? Jim said, quit telling that. You know, it was very disrespectful, but I don't think they know better. I don't. They're just not. Hey, Mama.
That's crazy. Yeah, that was one thing I don't miss about nursing is
oh.
I had one patient one time that had a high potassium, and we have to give them it's called a KX-late enema, and then it gives them really, really bad diarrhea to poop the potassium out of their system, because I mean it's like high to the point that they can have a heart attack. And literally, y'all, I had given the KX-late, waited 30 minutes. I kind of just walked by the room and peeked in the ICU. I'm talking, we only had 2 patients, and I was going somewhere else. I looked in, y'all, shit was literally running off the edge of the bed into the floor. I have never in my entire life seen somebody poop that much. I thought I was going to die. Now, that was my poop the potassium. That's right. It was horrible. I said, this is what I went to school for 5 years for. This is it right here. Insane. I worked at a casino for 7 years, and it was almost a regular thing for someone to shit, piss on the bathroom floor. What is it? What is that? Do people, I mean, do they not get it? Do they not have any manners? No, you're not froze, Randy. You're fine.
No, I'm froze.
No, you're not.
I was froze. I'm not now, but I was.
You are not. You're a weirdo. Oh my gosh. I took care of both my mom and dad. They both had heart attacks. Wait, I missed part of it. Hang on. Oh gosh, Ash. See, that's tough for a 20-year-old. I don't give a shit how, whatever you're having to take care of and I've heard of other, people having to take care of their parents, and they were in their early teens. Horrible. I don't know why they do Uber. It's disgusting.
I can't even describe. And I knew then that it wasn't going to be a great day, and it wasn't, but I got through it, and I was just glad to be out of the house, because I've been stuck in the house.
I'd be putting on a mask. Yes, they about the blood.
We didn't have one mask.
I'm not surprised, Vicky. They do, Lacey. My mother-in-law definitely has. And you have to talk to her like a child, too. It's my husband does much better. He can get away with talking to her a certain way that I could never get away with it. I just question something, and she calls it getting loud with her. Oh, no, honey. You'd know if I was getting loud with you. You'd know it. Mordecai. I'm the same, though. I can't stand the hawking. I could do vomiting. I could do diarrhea. The hawking, I couldn't do it.
You all put on I didn't have one. If I'd had a white bodysuit, today would have been the day to get one out.
It's funny.
I always end up depressed in Randy and B's dreams.
That's the best comment.
Angie, that's okay, because my stuff's messing up. I'm on my old computer, so it's just. Oh, me either, Abigail. That's rude.
Oh, Rachel, bless your heart. Oh. Someone blows her nuts. My mother-in-law, she will, y'all, I swear, I won't, one of these days, B-Dub's going to let me record him, because I've begged him so many times. Like, after he's had her for a while, and he will start, like, explaining their conversations and stuff like that to me. And just, his facial expressions, and then he'll say what she said. It is he's so funny. I mean, it's the funniest thing, but he can get away with it. I mean, like, he's not, like, in the morning, you don't talk to him before he's had a cup of coffee ever, because he's an asshole. So I know, I've been with the man 31 years. I know you don't talk to him before a cup of coffee, but his mother does not get it. And so every so often he'll have to take her early in the morning, and she's just chatty Cathy. She's just ready to chat. Then she gets in the waiting room and she starts this belching. And it's not like a normal belch. It's like a belch that it sounds like she's vomiting at the same time. And Billy will go, "For the love of God, Mother, can you please not do that here?" I could never get away with that. Never get away with that. She'd slap me across the face. Crazy. Crazy.
That's what I always say. God love her. Bless her heart and be.
I said, well, you come bless her. You come here and bless her. Oh, my God.
Those little things called hats you pee in. Just use the toilet coming out of it. I went in the men's bathroom today. I couldn't, after saying that, if I had to use it, I went to the men's. I just couldn't.
Thank you, ma'am. I hate my laugh, but thank you. That makes me, poor Billy is right.
Okay, flipping the subject. Has anybody, and I know B hadn't seen it yet, has anybody seen the movie, went blank?
Wonder?
What?
Wonder?
The movie Wonder. Hey, Amanda Love.
Hey, Amanda. I have not seen that movie.
So, Mama Bear, that's awful. It is so good, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it kind of changes you. It's that good. Hey, Skeeter.
Hey, Skeeter J. I did not see your live, but I went back and saw that. That was awesome. He made himself look like an old man.
I saw it.
That shit looked real. He had gray in his hair and in his beard mustache. That shit looked real.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Hey, Trisha Freak Show.
I'm going to have to start commenting because people, I don't comment enough.
My mama had a stroke and she has diabetes too. She can't drive, so I have to take her everywhere now. But my mama, it seems to be spiteful. I try. Bonnie, that's the thing. She is a diabetic, and she's had her latest thing. She had a pacemaker placed 6 years ago, but she totaled her car, and now she has Alzheimer's. So we do try to be patient, but damn, it's hard. Some days are worse than some days are easier than others. Some days are worse than others.
See, I didn't know it was a book, Angie. I'm gonna have to buy the book because the movie was really good. It's about, and I don't want to give too much away, a little boy who was born with a lot of things wrong, and he ends up with a deformed kind of face. And it really, then his parents send him to school, and he's just really a great kid. Really a great kid. I know, Uber. I just lurked. Yesterday I was lurking, and I texted Uber. I said, "Is that you singing?"
I don't comment in a lot of streams anymore.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but really, Mama Bear, that's crazy.
Books are always better.
It's got depressing parts, but it's a good movie.
I like books that, like right now, I'm reading. I'll tell you what I started reading yesterday.
Yeah, that's it. The new Julia Roberts.
I like books that have like a bunch of books in the series. Like right now, I'm reading The Housewife's Assassin, and I'm on book number.
Me too.
I think I'm on book number 3, 6, 12. I'm on book number 15. There's 16 in the series. Those are the kind of books I like to read. Janet Ivanovich, the ones that have the same characters. Those I like reading those kind of books. But anywho.
So did you read the Twilight series?
My daughters gave those to me, and I couldn't get into them. I didn't like the movie either.
Really?
I can't.
I was so
No.
into that. Such a
I
nerd. I
think
was such a
I think that kind of shit's disgusting. If I want to hang from a ceiling fan while I'm having sex, I'll do it back here at, you know, in OB town. I ain't gonna watch a movie to do it.
that absolutely never happened. You psycho. That never happened.
It was a swing there. It was a swing.
I'm not. I said Twilight, not
50 Shades of Grey. No, I got sex on the brain. Sorry, I'm not I was never a Twilight. My kids watched them and read the books. The books are right there in my oldest one's old room now. I just never got into them. Never did.
I haven't got to listen to that stream yet, where Little Miss STFU was on Ubers. I haven't got to. I've got the books and the Twilight books. Not. I don't think 50 Shades is something.
Yes, 1234B is obese. Thank you for letting me know that. I didn't realize that. Oh.
Here we go.
I got you too, Sugar Lump.
Get on, babe.
Click there. Bless your heart.
Right, hardly. I know.
Oh, dang.
Is it done? I bought the 50 Shades of Grey series, and my son got rid of them. He said, "You're not reading this trash." This has been several years ago, but
I could not get into that. And now with the I guess there's 3 out now. I never could get into it. I don't know what it was about it. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. Hey, Mr. Boot.
Hey, Mr. Boot. Little Rosie says, "Thank you for."
The relationship is really manipulative and abusive when you really look into it. I wish I had seen it, but I just never could get into it. And if it don't grab me in the first 10 minutes of a movie or the first at least couple of chapters of a book, I won't ever finish it. I never do.
See, I have to finish. It may take me a couple of years.
I call my in-laws, Lori, what the grandkids call them, and that's Granny and Granddaddy. Granddaddy, of course, he'll be gone 3 years on the 19th of this month. And, which that's Sunday, right? I got to do flowers. And my mother-in-law, but before we had kids, I just said, "Hey." I never called him anything. Hey.
I still call Jim's parents, well, Mrs. Stewart's been gone a while, but I either call them Mr. and Miss Stewart or Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah, I call them Granny and Granddaddy, and that's what all the grandkids call them. So it goes up to Uber. Uber be hyperventilating over there. Monday is the 19th. Oh, no. Okay.
Did they go in? Jennifer Aniston and her husband split. I never got into Downtown Abbey.
This is her second marriage, obviously, and split already. 12 days apart, 91, 92. We fully expected my mother-in-law to pass shortly after my father-in-law, but so far it's been 3 years. I don't even, to be honest with you, she does not remember anything about when he passed away at all. She remembers none of that. And to me, that's sad. I mean, she remembers them being together and remembers all that kind of stuff, but remembers nothing of being in the hospital and us having to take him off life support and us all being there. She remembers none of that. And to me, I think that's the saddest part of Alzheimer's is the important stuff that she don't remember. Sad.
Nah, if she gets back with Brad, she needs slapped. Oh, wow, Carrie.
Are you getting hearing aids? Lord, I probably need them.
Huh?
Huh? I know, Tiffany, it's sad. It's sad. No, she doesn't think he's still alive, but and she doesn't really talk like he's still alive, nothing like that. But she doesn't remember what happened when he died. She doesn't remember him falling and breaking. She don't remember like what led up to his death. Is he was a diabetic and he was was on dialysis. And one night he was getting up from the table to go back to the back of the house, and his feet got twisted up and he fell and he busted his head on the corner of the cabinet and broke his hip. So they were waiting to get him into surgery, and they dialyzed him because he had extra fluid on. He fell on a Friday, and Sunday they had dialyzed him Saturday and Sunday. And I think they pulled too much fluid off of him, caused him to have either a heart attack or a stroke, and he never woke up. He was put on life support that Sunday night, and we had to take him off life support the following Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh, Carla, that's sad. My Nana had dementia and didn't remember anything until the day she died. That day she was better again and was able to remember everything and everyone. Oh, wow.
They say that a lot, that they all of a sudden before somebody dies like that, their memory gets so much better.
Hey, New Jersey. Somebody give us
New Jersey. What do y'all think about the boy that, I know everybody's probably talking about this, down in Florida, the one that did the shooting? I think he had a sad life, but that's no excuse for what he did. That's for sure.
He had a sad life. See, I haven't got to watch much news. This morning I was trying to watch a little bit of it, and
his mom, his dad had already died. He was adopted, and his adoptive mom, she just died in November, and so he was kind of going back. Mom, 13 just started her period. Oh Lord, I bet it is a damn zoo. 3 at total different extremes of the spectrum. And he was kind of going from house to house, staying with whatever friend would let him stay there in the on their couch. And he was working at, I think they said, a Dollar General. So he kind of was making his own way, but he'd gotten kicked out. The FBI knew about him since September, exactly. And Lacey, do you know why the FBI was involved with him? Was he making some kind of weird threats or something online? Hey, S. Adams, how are you, honey?
Hey, S. Adams.
I read that too about the FBI being involved, but I didn't know why.
I never didn't read that, but I read, they said the kids, they expected him to be the one that shot their school. Oh, wow. The fact is his name was turned to the FBI by a YouTube channel because of a comment he made about being a professional school shooter, and the FBI did nothing with it.
That's sad.
Did y'all, they put up his Instagram before? I guess they've taken it down now, but it was just full of where he was, holding a gun and threatening, and
it's so sad. He just looks like a shell of a kid, though. You look when he was looking, when they were bringing him in, and of course, they showed that on the news. Dollar Tree, yeah. It looks like he was just a shell of a little boy. I mean, it's just sad to me.
Did that coach?
But it wouldn't be sad if that was my kid that didn't come home. I'd want to kill him. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for me to sit here on this side when my kids are healthy and alive. But looking at it on the parents' perspective, waiting on their child to come out, and that child never came out, I could never forgive them. But what he's been through, I don't know. I just think there's going to be more to be revealed. And I just think surely to God there was somebody out there that knew more about his story and more what he was thinking.
But see, here I'm getting mad, and I'll tell you why. Timber had a situation, and I told Diane a little bit about it. Timber had a stalker, and it was a little girl at school who had a rough life. She absolutely has had a rough life. Oh, he died. But she got obsessed with Timber, and I mean, I can't say her name or anything, but it was to the point where I had let her spend the night one night here, and then she started just sitting out in the road, like across the street. And I didn't know what she was doing. I didn't know what was going on. And I let her come in one day, and Timber had a meltdown in the kitchen. And then Timber told me a little bit. She said, Mama, she got those cuts. She had cuts on herself. And I asked her what happened. She said she sat in our field and cut herself. And she slept in our field to be close to Timber. So I called the grandma, because at this point the little girl was living with the grandma that was right down the street. And we talked. Well, I still was just kind of blind to what was going on. I didn't get it. Well, I got called to the school, and the principal, the principal told me, because I went to school with him, of course, and I got called to the school because the girl tried to attack Timber in the cafeteria, and this other coach that I went to school with jumped in between them and grabbed the girl. Well, when I got to the principal's office, he told me, he said, I can't believe you didn't come up here after I sent you the book. And I said, what book? He sent me the book, this little, and it was just like this, just identical to this, full, that this little girl had wrote about Timber. She had kept a journal on Timber. And she had came to our house with a gun. I was asleep. Jim was asleep. Timber went outside. The little girl had a shotgun. And in the book, it told one, the night she spent the night, the things that she done to Timber while Timber was asleep. And two, she came to the house and was going to shoot Timber and kill herself. And her grandma found her sitting in the recliner with the shotgun in her mouth. She wanted to die. Now, we took her to court. She's not allowed anywhere near Timber. But I told the judge, I said, right there is your next school shooter. And my child will be the first one if you don't do something. And he did. She got sent away. But that's why, I can't feel bad for her. She had a bad life. Her parents didn't want her. But that wasn't my problem. I had to think about my kid.
Right.
That's the scariest thing that, involving another child that I've been through. I hated that kid. I hated her for what? Timber would tremble. And I never considered it. I didn't know that she was sleeping in the freaking field to be close to her.
Is she still around there?
No. Mm-mm. She did get out from where she got sent to, but she's not close now.
Oh.
And the grandma, I grew up here and I've known them all my life, the grandma and stuff. And she was pretty honest in court, but there was a couple of things that she lied about. And I was like, what? Really? And they wanted to give their sob story about how the mama didn't take care of her and the dad had gotten on drugs. And I said, look, not my problem. I got to make sure mine's okay. Y'all have to make sure she's okay. That's not. I just hope she's on the right medicine, and I really do hope she lives a good life. But it's
Little Rosie, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, it's by the grace of God she didn't come up here and do something crazy.
Yeah. Little Rosie, me and my husband were just talking about that today, and I can remember the pickup trucks in the high school parking lot had their shotguns in the back glass of their truck. Mm-hmm. That was normal for us. We would have never thought about bringing something like that into school. And now what the new normal is we're going to have a drill so that you'll know where to go and what to do if a shooter comes in the school. That's the new normal. Just blows me away.
And I tweeted that out. Timber, of course, Columbine, I guess, how many years ago was that? But everybody was shocked when that happened. How old was Timber? She was 15. Yeah, 15. Everybody was shocked. And now, honest to goodness, when you texted me yesterday, you said there's been another school shooting. It wasn't like, that's sad.
And the saddest thing is that was the 18th for this year. For this year. That means this is the 6th week of school. So that's averaging 3 a week. And you don't even hear about all of them anymore unless it's a big, amount of death, unfortunately. It's sad.
Yeah, that wasn't born yet.
When Columbine was, Cal. So, hell, that's been 19 years. Wow. It don't seem like, I was thinking 11 or 12. That's crazy. And now the ones that do the shooting, they've got to one up the next one. They've got to kill as many so they'll be remembered. I mean, can't wrap my head around it. Is influence negativity with
So now I'm really interested in going and seeing about this kid's life.
Harley, I agree.
Because I didn't know.
Hate it. It's like our kids are going to school knowing they may die, like school should be a risk. That's so sad. And why? Why should they feel that way? You know what I mean?
But do they?
Back in my day, obviously I'm old, but we didn't even lock doors. We didn't have air conditioning in my school, so all the doors leading to the outside were propped open so the wind could blow through. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know when it all changed.
I agree.
It's horrible.
I know. Yeah, I get it. It is. Of course, Timber, this is her senior year, and she's homeschooled, and that played a big role in budget numbers. It hasn't been 18. Not all of them are shootings. Well, still, kids bringing guns to school. I mean, but like B said, when I was in school, the hunting rifle were on the hanging on the back of the trucks.
Michelle, I agree with that. It's like that here too, Jess, now. But, it used to not be. It used to be, you just come and go. Came across a doc on YouTube Monday night. I wrote shop at school in 1979. She didn't like Mondays. Wow. And 79, that was I graduated in 86. So that was unheard of back then. Unheard of. Hi, Miss De La Rue. Had a school shooting here in Aztec, Mexico, 2 killed, and no one heard about it. So sad. Exactly. And see, I don't think that's fair. I think if there's any shooting, it should make the news. What makes just because it was this amount of number, more important than this amount of number? And I would love to know the answer of how to stop it. How do you stop it? How did he get in? That was the good old days. Amen, Blue Jeans. How did he get in? Does anybody know? Did somebody let him in?
He probably just walked in. They don't lock the doors, do they? They can't lock the doors.
Amen, Harley. Yes, they're locked from the outside. All of our schools here are locked from the, and you have to be buzzed to come in. Hey, Steph. Hey, Deborah. You have to be buzzed to come in. Now, when they're going out, they're not locked to leave. Obviously, but they set their self-locking doors. And I'm wondering if he just walked in. I'm wondering if somebody was leaving and he let him in because he pulled the fire alarm so that everybody. It was right at about the time of dismissal, and so that there'd be more kids, in the middle of the corridor. Yeah, Eric, I saw that he was kicked out last year, wasn't he? Which was his senior year last year. And he was going to GED classes. And and either didn't get up or he wasn't in the room or something. Just sad. It's not happened overnight. Saturday not being overexposed to violence, coupled with broken homes. You're right, Alan Lee. It's definitely something that's been happening.
Right, Vicky, right.
Miss Delarue, I say the same. I've got 3 grandkids, and it scares me to death to think. And where the 2 oldest goes to school, there's a couple. It's an old school, and a couple of the buildings, when they transfer classes, they are, exit one building and go to the next. I mean, they are completely exposed. And now it's more of a country type, laid back type setting, but still, it can happen anywhere. I absolutely believe it can happen anywhere.
Yeah, I do too.
Killed some people on the outside. He pulled the alarm so the kids would be in the hallway. Right, Silver Pot. So he killed some outside too before he went in. Oh. Wasn't there 3 teachers that died trying to save the kids? One teacher jumped in front. Oh.
Yeah, that's the coach I was asking about.
See, I knew I got bits and pieces of it on something came through Facebook today. They were doing but I had company, so I couldn't catch it all because chit chatty in the back. But how is that?
Exactly, Brittany.
To comment on your video, yet the FBI does not have the capability to do it. Someone who threatened to shoot school. They got the capability, Brittany, first. But thank you for asking. You'll soon see. Got you too, sugar. You'll soon see.
Hey, why focus on it? I thought that was a sincere question.
Well,
I guess
I don't know what the age is as far as buying a gun in any state. It may be different in every state. I don't know.
2 in the schoolyard and 1 on the corner. Oh. Brittany, I think she misunderstood your comment.
Oh no, he's absolutely being a smart ass. I didn't misunderstand shit.
Oh, I did. One of us, I did.
You don't have to do anything wrong for me to figure out when you're being a douchebag.
But I don't think gun control is at all, because
no, it's not the gun that's doing it. It's the person behind the gun. Not taking my gun either, Lacey. I'm telling you right now. And my husband has an AK-47 and some automatic. But they have stayed in the box. I mean, I think he shot them once each at the gun range. I'm good, Lavender Flower. So far, so good, babe.
Oh, wow.
My husband,
Lavender Flower.
Wow. He just does. Taser school and got away with it. He tried. Wow.
If they try gun control, the criminals, I mean, obviously, if you break the law, you're not going to follow the law of gun control. So, I mean, I don't know why they think that even the criminal is going to be like, okay.
No, his the AR-15, not AK-47. My husband's is. But between the two of us, we have a bunch of guns. The gun that I carry every day is a 9mm. And I was scared to death of it in the beginning when I first got it, because I just had a revolver to begin with.
Okay.
And then my husband got me this. Nope. Uber, I'm great. And I got this, but I had to go to the gun range to get used to it because I was scared of it. And now.
Ooh, Kathy, the gun scares me.
Huh?
I told Cat 65, I said, the thought of her with guns scares me.
It's right over there on the counter. You seriously, when I wear jeans, now it's not on my person unless I'm wearing jeans, but it's in my purse. But I also have a concealed carry permit, so.
Oh, we can carry.
It's a self-defense weapon. Amen, Harley. But that is something that people are going to argue until the cows come home, and it's almost like getting into a political war with somebody. I won't go there. I just know where I stand with it.
Right. There's been
heavy.
Look. I've almost took the bait on a couple of tweets about gun control, and I thought, no, don't do it, dummy. Yes, Bonnie.
Janet has, why do they need sorry, Punchy. Why do they need it? I wouldn't need a semi-automatic, but he does. This is what my gun looks like, y'all. That's what my gun looks like. And it's compact, but it's very heavy. And that's the only thing I don't like about it, is it is heavy and it weights it down.
Don't do it, Randy. Don't do what? What? Oh, no, I'm not going to comment, because I'm not going to. There's nothing to gain. I'm not going to change their mind, and they're not going to change my mind.
What happened? I missed it when I walked away.
Oh, talking about, people are tweeting about gun control. And I said a couple of times I've almost commented, and then I thought, no. No,
don't. Actually, I only have 2. My husband has more, but I only have 2. And I only carry one. There's one that's always here of mine, the revolver, and then that one is always on me. Yeah, it's like a political battle. Everybody has their own opinions to it, and it's like being Republican or Democratic. You're going to feel the way you feel, and the other party is not going to change your mind. That, Jess, I don't know why that was. I don't know why that was legal. I agree with that 100%. Now, my husband has a good friend that he collects guns, and he's got antique guns all the way up to brand new guns. And whatever it is, the rifle association, the gun association, whatever. It wasn't like the FBI, but it was like the gun association, whatever. But they came to his house wanting to know why he had so many guns. And he's just a collector. All of them were locked up except for a couple. But they will, if you, I guess, get extreme or they trace, if you buy a lot of ammunition, they'll want to know why. So they do. And that's just somebody here in Mississippi, Right, Lavender. Exactly. You can't wrap your head around it. NRA. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you. But, yeah, they came to his house.
But see, I grew up shooting. They blame they say it's time to look at the parents. But the one thing my papa wanted us to know is how to shoot a gun and how to hit the target, and that we had to do it. And it's not because the parents let you play with a gun. I mean, we didn't play with it. You know what I mean?
When I got my first handgun permit, that's when I was doing home help. You're right, Janet. You're right. When I got my first handgun permit is when I was pregnant with my youngest one. So you're talking over 23 years ago. And you had to wear a holster. And so I was pregnant. This was like, I had her December. And I want to say this was October. Now I was on bed rest then. It had to have been September before the wreck. Anyway, it don't matter when it was. But I was good and pregnant. And I had to go out there and you have to shoot at the target. You have to get within, so you can only get outside the circle by so many shots. And every time I would shoot the gun, I did it with the revolver. Then I didn't have this gun that I have now. And every time I would shoot, the babies would jump. I would shoot, the babies would jump. It was the craziest thing. I thought I'm traumatized at an early age. Right, Mackenzie. My husband did the same thing to my 2. The same exact thing.
I knew Punchy Boy wasn't gonna.
Honey, you don't even know it, Sugar Love.
I knew. I had a feeling.
Right. There's always that one.
Diane, yeah. But I'll tell you what, I can't stand. And I was lurking in a chat last night, and I tried to comment, but she wouldn't comment back. I'm not saying any names, but that I hate it when they only, or not only, but mostly address the troll comments. You know, and I remember being in a place where I wanted to defend myself to the trolls. You can't. You ain't gonna win. They're doing it for fun. There's no reason to even address them. You're not gonna change their mind. They're gonna take.
Oh yeah, that's why I don't bother with them. I know that's right, Tweety Bird. It needs to be cleaned. It hasn't been cleaned since the last time we went to the gun range. We have a gun range here. It's only $5 to shoot. Yeah, Simply Tweet. I used to not like them either. I was so scared of them. And what got me, my fear kind of over it, is before cell phones, I was standing at a payphone and I got walked up on by 4 men. And when I was doing home health. And I'll never forget that feeling of, what do I do? You know, what do I do? And it was within a month after that I got my gun and a
permit. What do you think about marijuana being legal? I think if beer's legal, marijuana should be legal. Why isn't it? It's, you know, it's got a lot of good stuff.
And it should be.
Speaking of,
hey, I don't even claim mine. My husband has to do it because I'm scared to. What if a bullet's still lodged in there? That's my thing. I'm scared to clean it. So he does.
Wait, speaking of bullets, I found, y'all remember me talking about and yes, because you got the movie the Wonderful West Virginia.
Yes, I got that. I got the movie. Yes.
Did you ever watch it?
What about it?
Do I believe it's? Yes, I do. That's how one of the brothers. I found the documentary, the original one where he first got showcased. It was the Dancing Outlaw. And anyway, he done that. He took out the clip that his brother did. He's in that one documentary, but he's dead in the second one. He took out the clip and he said, "See, it's empty." Put it to his head, boom, in front of everybody, shot himself.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, don't.
Harley had said something. I'll say something about, where'd it go?
Marijuana.
Do we believe it's addictive? I think anything can be addictive. Absolutely. Yeah. Anything, if not used properly, if not used as prescribed, I think anything can be addictive. I don't know. Hey, Stellar Sugar. I don't know. Do people withdraw from marijuana? I don't even know.
They also no, but they don't withdraw from somas either, and that's used to be one of the most addictive things on the.
That is really addictive. Yeah. Food is the most addictive substance. I'm telling you, Mackenzie, it's sad. Psychologically addictive. It very well might be. I like Coca-Cola too much. Too much. There's a vape shop here my son-in-law went to a few weeks ago, and it had the CBD drops in it, but he said it was called something else. And he has real bad lower back pain, and he does windshields for a living, so it's, I guess, from picking them up and moving them. But he started putting a couple of drops in his vape a day, and he's noticed a difference. And I'd ordered that CBD gel for my knees, didn't notice a difference, not at all. But
I bought CBD
try that to see, because it doesn't have THC in it because it's not legal here in our state.
I bought CBD.
Fair, me too. Me too, honey.
It didn't work for her, Kathy. But I think Tennessee has kratom now.
Yeah. Did they approve it in Tennessee?
I think so, yeah.
I'm telling you, Kat, to me, the kratom, and I mix mine now. I've started mixing the red and the white, has worked better than anything. You use hemp oil in your vape? I'm gonna have to try that. Well, that's kind of like CBD, but I don't know what the active ingredient is in CBD. I guess it's supposed to be kind of like that, but it did not help at all. And it was so expensive. It was like $60 for a little bitty tube.
Oh.
Coca-Cola. Me too, Seller. Me too. I used to drink a lot more. And I've kind of went down. North Carolina and South Carolina is still legal for kratom. See, it's legal here, but there's no shops that sell it. I order mine online.
See, I think I found a place that sells it here, and if I found it, I'll let you know. I don't want to say where in case it's under the table. But I'm pretty sure it got legalized here. My son said, there's this new thing called kratom. I said, it's not new. It's not new.
CBD is a cannabinoid with THC taken out of it. I think you're right, Jess. I just didn't know. For some people, it really works, but it just didn't for me. And honestly, I don't. This is the way I can describe it. Like, I will soak in the tub with Epsom salt, and I'll be good for about 15 minutes. You know what I mean? I can get out of the tub. My knees aren't killing me. My hips aren't killing me. But within 15 minutes, they're back to hurting just the way they were. And it was the same way with that CBD gel. It lasted for about 15, 20 minutes, and that was it.
We love you.
Oh, hey, sugar, love you.
When I see, I saw Epsom salt today in the store. I thought, I was thinking of me now. That's
who?
You. When I see Epsom salt.
Oh, you're cutting out. I buy Epsom salt. I need to buy it by the truckload. I swear I buy it about once a month. I love it. I'm always soaking in it. Oh, Roseanne starts next week. That's right. It starts in March. That's right.
I can't wait. Oh, no nose candy for me.
No. Better not. Bonnie, see, that's the thing. I think it is curing, I guess is the word, more diseases than it's hindering. Does that make any sense? And if you, like, I don't remember when it was. It's been a few years ago when I was looking up, like, the history of marijuana. And back years and years ago, it used to be given for anxiety and depression. And then, of course, I mean, that I'm talking probably 50 years ago. Now, of course, it's illegal. But I just think that if it's helping so many, diseases, I don't know why it's so hard to pass. I think it's because it's interfering with Big Pharma. Big Pharma is getting in the way and having
I agree.
Having a fit. Same way with kratom.
Yeah, they're throwing out a lot of stuff about kratom that.
And I'm telling you, I have never been able to tell the difference from taking it to not taking it. Other than I'm not as sleepy or whatever the case may be. But as far as the pain goes, it's not like taking a pain pill. Nothing like that, Lord knows. But I do feel like once I'm up and moving, I feel better. I don't know. Pink Himalayan salts. I've never gotten those.
Blonde, you can usually find them at smoke shops.
I got mine online, and I'll have to look up and see the name. But let me tell you, it was the one that Ron used to be affiliated with, and now he says no, 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 and with good reason, because it took me, what did I tell you, 6-8 weeks to get mine in that time? I had ordered it, I want to say, like, after my first round of chemo, which was in September of last year, IV chemo, and I ordered it in October when I started having the side effects, and I didn't get it until right before Christmas. Suboxetine. That's right. So it took a while to get in, and I was like, it was just one little bitty tube, and I don't know why it took so long. I don't know if they were drop shipping it from somewhere else. I don't know. And it was like $50. And it's already gone. I mean, it was gone within 2 weeks.
Can be considered a mood controller. Really? I have 2 salt lamps.
Lavender flower, really? You know, my sister, Billy's oldest sister, oldest sister, she was just diagnosed with narcolepsy. She'll be 65 in October. And she was diagnosed last year with narcolepsy because she would have blackout spells driving home from work and didn't know what happened. I will have to tell her that. I did not know that, but thank you for telling me. It was bad, Uber. I mean, it was like, you know, and you're all, you know, over the place, you know, promoting this company, and it wasn't him. It was the girl that was promoting it. And I think some people got good service, but most people didn't get. I think kratom does work, Blue Jean. I like, I mix the white and the red. Most of the white strains are for like energy and being alert. The red strains are more for pain. The green strains are more for like social anxiety and longer acting. And hey, Ange. My love.
Ange. Observation. Jody Block.
Made it. Yes, yes, yes. You ain't missing that observation. We just run our mouth. As usual. Look up salt spas. We have one in my area. You can go and sit in the salt room. Really? Hey, why not?
See, oh, I love mine too. Am I
Hot Springs
bad?
have different things. I bet they would have a salt spa, Angel. Yeah, they've got everything. They've got the mud spas and all that other stuff. And I think it's about an hour and a half for me, maybe 2 hours at the most.
You know, I've never been to a spa. I've never had the medical stream. Yes. Oh, I've never had a massage.
Natalia, I take it, and I'm a recovering opioid addict. It does not have any kind of opioid in it. It's a plant from Southeast Asia that's crushed, and I take it. I know a lot of people have taken it to come off of opioids. And some people say it's addictive, but I can go days without taking it. There's just certain times that I feel more tired and I take it. And some days I don't take it every day. Some days I only take it once a day. So I don't think it's addictive. I guess for some it may be.
Oh, I can't wait. More to go. I think it's legal in Tennessee now.
Natalia, I think a lot of people have. And I don't know how it works when it comes to that. I guess the energy, and because for me the hardest thing, obviously the withdrawals from opiates, but the mental head game of not taking anything, and it definitely helps with that too. You've had massages. I've only had 2 massages in my entire life. Can you believe that?
Yeah, because I've never had one.
It's called kratom, Mama Bear, KRATOM, and it's
I'm trying.
Well, it looks and smells like dirt. That's exactly what it does.
Well, I was trying to type it in there to Mama Bear, but this computer, I swear.
Yeah, Ohio should be legal. There's only a few states that it's not legal in. I don't know if you saw what I wrote. My dad's 80%. See, Lavender, I thank you so much for telling me that. Yeah, I did see that. I'm going to tell her. And if we can, if that's the same thing at that vape shop, I'll get her some and let her try it. I think I think because it's illegal in the states around me, and then I think there's only one state, like maybe Indiana, that it's illegal in. Everywhere else, I believe it's legal.
Same to you. No, yeah, I've never had one.
Paula, I wasn't even getting notifications, and I had to unsubscribe and resubscribe. Isn't that crazy? I guess it's a YouTube glitch. I don't get a lot of notifications during the day. And then all of a sudden, they'll come up, and I get mine online blind because there's no shops here. Really? Jill, I was the same way. I was the same way, but I just think, well, you know, I'll take it until I can't. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll stock up if it looks like they're going to ban it. Because usually if they're going to ban it, it won't be like that day. They'll say it will no longer be available in your state on this day. Because it takes me, I'll get a 250 milligram bag, and that would usually last me about 6 months. What Uber say? Where did she get what ideas?
She said that the only 2 massages she got, she ended up pregnant.
Oh, dear God, Uber. You never had sex, liar. I can't, not Uber.
Yeah, I like to pretend Uber has never done anything like that.
You can say none, damn it. Uber is a none.
The same with Mama Bear. I pretend that she's never done anything in the world like that.
Oh, good. I was joking with Beat Up today. I said, I think I'm pregnant. My boobs are sore. He said, not by me, you ain't. I said, well, since I ain't got no organs no more, I can't be pregnant. Can it replace benzos? I don't know, Jill. Baby, I don't know. But I do know there is somebody that reached out to me. I'm not going to say her name, obviously, but she had real bad social anxiety. And so I went to the website where I get mine from, because under every different type, it'll tell you what they're good for. And Immaculate Conception, that's right. That's right. It'll tell you what they're all good for. And so I told her which one to try. She started taking it on a Monday. By that Friday, she went out to a concert with her husband. She had not been out like that in like 3 years. So I know it works. And like she said, I couldn't even tell I took it, but all of a sudden I felt good. I felt like I wanted to get out of the house. And I said, see, to me, then it's worth it. So I think it could be absolutely replacing it. It's not going to give you that laid back feeling, but I don't know. You know, I guess it's kind of different for everybody, but it worked for her.
Here's how you find out if it's legal in your state. You go online to buy it, and it'll say that I can't ship to this, because I was going to buy some and I couldn't buy it.
I do, Jess. I need affiliate codes, damn it. Jill, I was in treatment with somebody that went through secondary benzo withdrawals. I will never forget that. That was never my drug of choice ever. But I will never forget seeing that kid. He was doing so good, and then all of a sudden the secondary withdrawals hit. And it doesn't happen to everybody. It happened to him, though. And I'll never forget it. I'm sure. It's not. Yeah, but you're right. I don't think it is legal in Indiana. It's not. It's somebody asked about Georgia. I think it is legal in Georgia. It's not in Alabama. Absolutely, Blonde. I think, and it's not legal in Arkansas. It's not legal, or she just said it just got passed in Tennessee. But I get mine on Buy Kratom bulkusa.com. That's where I get mine. It's the cheapest. And it's the website that you can go to, and it will, I'll put it in the chat. It will, it'll tell you what every single strand of the kratom, what it's good for.
I'm on a website. I'm gonna see if they'll let me buy it.
I'm putting that the website that I buy mine off of in the chat, buykratombulkusa.com. And like I said, I had about that much left in my other package, but I had a coupon, a 40% off coupon. So I just bought 2 more of the 250 milligram bags, and I obviously hadn't even opened it. We have methadone claimants, but can't buy beer on Sundays. Yeah, but that used to be the way it was here too, and they changed that law just a few years ago. Yeah, you couldn't buy beer after midnight on Saturday night until midnight Sunday night, Monday morning, whatever. It was the same way here, and they changed it. The stores were losing too much money. They had to change that shit.
Yes, ma'am. You can buy it in Tennessee now.
Blue Jeans of Michigan, I think you're safe. Kratom Stellar, it's a plant from Southeast Asia that gets crushed up, and it's like a green brown color, and it looks like dirt and it tastes like dirt. The way I do is, Klonopin was the worst withdrawal, really. I put Coca-Cola in my mouth, and I hold it in there, and then I get my scooper and scoop up my kratom, and while I'm holding my head back, I dump the kratom on top, and then I swallow, with my head back. Because if not, it's like trying to do the cinnamon challenge. It gets stuck everywhere on your mouth. You can't swallow. It comes out your nose. Know that. I have done that before, and it is horrible.
Does it taste too bad to mix it in your drink and drink it?
Oh my God, it tastes like dirt. Literally, that's what Beat Up calls it. He said, so you took your dirt? It looks like dirt. It smells like dirt. It tastes like dirt. It's like eating grass in the front yard. Oh my God, Stephanie, yes. It's like, go take a bite out of the front yard. It's gross, but it helps. So it is powder, Stellar. You can get them in capsules, and in the beginning, I used to buy the capsules, but they were so expensive. It does taste that bad, Marie, but it goes down. Once I think they call it the dunk and swallow or something. And once I figured out how to do that, then it doesn't taste as bad because it's over and done with, just quick.
It's too expensive. She likes to do the dunk and swallow.
I like to do the dunk. Uber, you can buy the capsules, but they're so much more expensive. You can also, Uber and Lavender, you can buy, like on eBay, for instance, you can buy just the empty, they're called gel capsules. You can get like 1,000 for a few bucks, and you can actually fill up your own. That's what a lot of people do, and they pack it in the capsules and take it. But once I learned how to do the dunk, I just kept on trucking.
And you know what else you could do? I may have just thought of it. You could sell them. If you make your own capsules, you could sell them for cheap.
Oh, Lord, I'd probably get arrested. That'd be my luck. I told myself I was going to open up my own store. It is rough, Abigail. But once you get used to it, it ain't so bad. And I swear, everybody that has started taking it that had never even heard of it before, it has helped. And it's one of those
gotta come to my room.
It kind of builds up in your system, and it makes you feel better. Do what?
I said I'll bring them in my trap room. I'm just excited that we could get it in Tennessee now, because remember when I was trying to get some,
Yeah, and I got who was that said I sent you some? I never sent you any kratom. People just lie to lie. I swear to God they do. But I would have. Hey, I ought to have brought it to you when I met you, dumbasses. People are so stupid. I'm telling you, though, I think you'd be surprised. I think you'd be surprised. Because this lady was the same way. And to the point that she would have panic attacks going to the grocery store. She would have to go at the wee hours of the morning so that, you know, she wouldn't feel so claustrophobic. And
I didn't know that you mailing me kratom was a rumor. I never heard that one.
I have to tell you who said it later.
I bet I already know because I talked to him about it.
Oh.
Because I was getting it. I was going to try to get some for JoJo.
Yep. What's that, Jess? Stomach valerian root. I can stomach. Is valerian? It's like ass. What is valerian root? I've heard of that. What is that for?
I don't know.
I think I need something wrong with me.
You're in the right place, Yabba. You're in the right place.
That's right. I live in North Mississippi, right at the state line of Mississippi and Tennessee. Most people do because I just say Memphis because it's easier. Nobody knows where my town is, but they know where Memphis is. So, dumbasses, that's right, Harley.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
The minute I put myself back into it, lavender, I'm telling you, once I got used to it, I can remember the first time I ever did it. I tried it with orange juice the very first time because, of course, the capsules are easy to swallow. And I ordered the powder before I ever ran out of the capsules because I'd had the capsules, a bottle of 70 for, I swear, it was 2 months. And I still had plenty left. I thought, well, I'm going to order the powder because it was a third of the price. And I can remember standing there with that, you know, spoon in my hand, just not wanting to do it.
I haven't tried it yet, but I'm gonna.
But you know what? My sister-in-law has to take. She takes Valium for. She has inner ear trouble too, and but she can go without it. You see what I'm saying? She's not an addict like me. She takes them normal. She doesn't abuse them. So just because you have to take them, I bet.
Overdose drugs, yes.
Yeah, Randy. Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, Kim Kiefer.
Yes, Uber is we're trying to get her in recovery. Cash me outside. How about that? We're trying to get her in recovery. We're thinking of doing an intervention. I know that she's in here now, but she's so high out of her mind, she doesn't know we're talking about her. But yes, Uber is a drug addict. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Thank you, Cash. And hashtag save Uber. Save Uber.
Hey, Kentucky Chick. Hashtag save Uber. Hashtag intervention with Uber. Oh, yes. Cash me outside. How about that? Let's just, Uber ain't even hearing us. She does say she went to go snort more shit. We can't even keep her in our chat.
Kentucky Chick, you don't even want
to save Uber.
No, Cash me outside. She don't. Thank goodness.
That's good, Jill. My sister-in-law never has either, and she's never had a problem. But I'm sure if she ever just stopped it, she would have withdrawals because she's been on it for so long.
And you know, you want to know who Cash Me Outside is.
Outside. See you later. That was the line you crossed, you little fuckard. You little fuckard.
No, I'd say that's who You know who that is?
Save Uber the Nun. Yes. I can't wait for her to come back in here and tell her she's a drug addict. Poor Uber the addict.
I think Negative Blue Bangs is who that is.
Oh, Negative Blue Bangs. Bless her little heart. That is very sad. I heard Ricky talking about what happened to her son. I will cut a bitch if they did that to my kids, just saying. Yeah. But why put it on social media? Why put it on social media? Bless his heart. You know, why? Why do that to your kid? Can y'all hear me, babe? Can y'all hear me, babe?
Can you hear me, babe?
I've often wondered that because it sounds so loud on my end. Uber is making a hot. Yes, little Rosie. They should have said that.
I didn't say what. Little Rosie, have you done your drawing yet? I want to win.
Little Rosie, don't you rig it. Brady don't need to bring a damn thing. Her and her begging ass. Don't let her win. Make sure she don't.
Uber, we all come together today to help you.
Yeah, we were having an intervention. A troll came in and said that you were a drug addict. And I said, absolutely. That's why she's not in here right now. She's out snorting some more drugs. And we were going to do an intervention, but we were trying to figure out how to do it.
Yes. We do, Kathy. Save Uber fun.
Oh, and the troll's name, Uber, was Cash Me Outside. How about that? So we're going to do an intervention on you, Oobs.
Oh, not for attention because I was too bitches. Thank you. Hashtag Embry. God bless you, girl.
I love you. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, no, she takes too many laxatives.
Because I take too many laxatives, I'm busted. Amen.
I'm not cleaning that up.
No vape sounds, please. But on my end, it sounds so loud to me. You know what I mean? So I've often wondered. Save the virgin Uber. That's right. That's what we were saying, Uber. We were saying save Uber. Intervene with Uber. We were done. We had a good laugh.
What's the acceptance question? I'm sorry, Tammy Sully. I missed it. You know what's up. I can't even picture little Rosie saying, you know what's up.
I love her.
I love her too.
There's not much cuter than a little Rosie.
I know it. Kim Kiefer said, I love you, Uber, but your addiction can't continue like this.
Kim, that is gold. Do your sweet.
Save me, y'all.
Poor Uber.
I read everything in their voice.
Oh, that makes me die laughing. I mean, that was a fun troll. I'm sorry. And if you don't get, pissy with them, they can be a lot of fun, and then you just fuck with them for a minute and then you boot them out. Move along. They're making another account right now as we speak. It's just the way it goes.
They're slow because usually they have backup accounts ready. Boom, boom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Crazy.
Your addiction has hurt me in the following ways.
That is the best comment ever.
You win the internet tonight.
You in the comment section. Hey, Bonnie, what I had to do is I just literally bought the vape, started vaping, but in the beginning I allowed myself to still smoke because I was craving them too bad. And it didn't take long that the cigarettes literally tasted like I was licking an ashtray.
Yes.
And And then now it's been a minute. It will save you money in the long run, Chloe. It absolutely will.
Yeah, at first, when I
upset, amen.
When I first started, I couldn't tell any difference money-wise at all, and now I can. So, and it's been, well, I know I haven't smoked in the year 2018, you know, and I forgot when I quit. But
yeah, I wish I would have put in like a certain amount of money in a box every week, and then started pulling it out, you know, to buy my vape stuff with, and just to see how much I saved. But I never started it. And like right now, I bought some more juice not too long ago because I had a coupon. I always use my coupons, y'all. And
no, Miss Audrey.
Me too, Jess. Like if somebody, Billy will still let people smoke in the shop. And I told him when we move there, that's going to change because I don't want to smell like a cigarette anymore. And I'm not going to want them smoking around my clothes because my stuff will be upstairs.
And let me tell y'all something. Since y'all know that I work the window, don't smoke. If you smoke, don't smoke at the drive-through window because it comes right in.
I've often wondered that because I guess the air from the inside is sucking it into the store.
Well, I started with what's it called, the baby beast smock V8, and I just found one. I bought one on eBay to have a backup for $22.
Yeah, I started with the pen type vape also, and then I eventually went like this is an all-in-one, and then this is a smock alien. I have like 4 different kinds. It's really pathetic.
I love you too, Holly. Yeah, she is addicted to buying them. I usually stick with what I know.
I like any kind of dessert because I'm fat. Like that, like the crow said, B is obese. B is obese because B loves dessert. Dessert tasting, dessert flavor, dessert anything. And my favorite is glazed donut.
I'm smoking powdered donut, sugar donut. I forgot, but
the brand that I usually get is called Loaded Glazed Donut, and it is so good. That's my fave.
Yeah, now look, Miss Audrey, I know exactly what you're talking about. The ones with the digital numbers intimidate me. I don't want to use one. I'm scared of them, and I don't understand why do they have to change batteries? Why can't they just charge them?
See, all of mine, you have to change batteries. I love you, Embry. All of mine, and I've got so many batteries now because the ones that I bought in the beginning. Okay, Kiki. In the beginning, those batteries are just now a year later where they won't recharge anymore. So I just now had to buy some more. And
on these kind?
Those you have to charge the whole thing. That's a built-in battery. Right? See, in this one, like this one, for instance, the batteries are on the bottom and it's these kind. And it takes 2. And but like the all-in-one, it only takes 1 battery.
Well, I don't understand the battery thing. They don't recharge though, right? You don't have to charge those batteries?
You have to charge these batteries, yes.
Yeah. That one's digital then, right?
You can charge them in the device. How long did it take me? About a month, Blonde. It took me about a month before I quit smoking any cigarettes.
Me too. Maybe a month, not even a month for me. But the first day that I said, okay, I'm not going to smoke today, I'm just going to vape, was a hard day. The next day wasn't too bad. Once you get used to it, and you can have as much nicotine as you want.
Yeah, you can get up to like 24 milligrams. I started off with 18 milligrams. And
Harley, don't. Hey, D Banks. You can do it, Bonnie Brown. You can absolutely do it. If I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah, me too.
B, you don't even know how many people you've got to quit smoking.
Oh, that's funny. I'm telling you though, it is so worth it. It is so worth it. And you will feel within a month, you will feel so much better. No, I didn't like heavens. I was looking at my phone. Sorry.
I'm missing
I
it.
was
I'm
reading
missing a
this
lot too.
about Kiki's dog.
Oh no, Kaylee, it is 95% better for you than smoking cigarettes. Kat says we need a vaping tutorial.
Tutorial, that's right.
What are the coils? They are these little things inside the tank, and you get two when you buy if you buy this. If you
I'm waiting on that.
message me on Twitter, I'll send you a picture.
Like these are the coils for my all-in-one. That's what they look like.
Hey, she's at 3 milligrams.
Oh, and see, I'm still mixing 3 and 0. I'm not all the way. I know, Uber, mine do too. Mine just came in before we went live, so.
Seed coils, etc. We need tutorials. At first, I didn't think that I would get it, and Jim thought I was some kind of genius, when he started vaping, and I said, no, it just comes easy, once you do it, like you told me. They walked me through it. Life happens. When I first started, yes, they come with nicotine, and I got Marlboro Light flavor.
Kiki, I don't know that I know how to share a link though.
Is it dry ice? I don't. Popcorn lung is, you got to be careful what you vape, is what I hear.
Copy link address. Okay, let's see if I did it. Paste. Okay, I did. I think this is right. That's a link for Kiki's dog. I still miss Life Happens thing. What did she ask? I'm sorry, honey.
Right, Jess.
I'm going back up.
Okay, Harley, love you much. You'll know when you change coil, you'll know when it starts tasting really, really bad.
Oh, she has smoked Marlboro Light, so should I get as far? See, on mine, Life Happens, I had to go to several vape shops before I found one that tasted more like a real cigarette to me. And once I found that, that's what I stuck with. It took a few times, and they'll let you taste them in the vape shops. And then I stuck with that for a few months. It was probably 3 or 4 months before I ventured out to another flavor. And you can get menthol in a vape, yes. That link that I shared is about Kiki's dog. They found a mass on her leg.
Oh.
And
I'm at 18.
it's needing service. It's kind of like her service dog for anxiety and depression. And I sent that link if anybody can help. She's only 2 years old. Oh, that devastates me. I know that. That happened to my Mastiff. They put him on steroids and all kinds of stuff. It just kind of. And any vet bill is ridiculous. Ridiculous expensive.
Thank you, please. Golly, now I'm wanting to vape custard. That sounds so good. Okay, Bonnie, we love you too. Don't custard sound good?
I've got a custard. I've got like a vanilla custard, and I like it okay. My newest one that I just got it's called, no, it's not that one. It is called brown sugar cheesecake. I can't see. Hang on. I got the thing. Here it is. Brown sugar cheesecake. And I got that from, I think I got it from Dollar E-Juice Club. Either that one or no, I got it from Breezy, and it's really good.
Do they leak? No.
Now, I did have a vape that leaked and I ended up having to change out because from taking them apart, changing the coils, and I broke the glass several times. I've had to replace the glass. They have these little seals. I had to replace the seals one time.
The banks, yeah, they come with the mine came with the seals. Mr. E Liquids.
I can ask you questions about the vape. Should I use a smoke? Yes, Pam. Hey, Pam, call me tomorrow. I don't have mother-in-law duty tomorrow. I'll be at the shop all day, so call me anytime tomorrow.
Who? And
I was supposed to call you back and never did, so we're due a phone call, so call me tomorrow.
Who?
Pam C.
You can do it, D Banks.
I'm telling you, it was the best decision I ever made.
Me too. And now I got, Jim quit smoking. There's no smoking around. It's great.
Hippie Mandy, there's a place here that it's supposed to be like CBD, and you put it in your vape. You're going to put like a couple of drops per tank. And I'm going to try it too. I'll let you know because I don't even know the name of it. My son-in-law told me about it.
Where from, Mindy? Meredith, where do you get yours from too? I want some custard.
See, the best place I've gotten, I get mine on breezy.com or it's called dollarejuiceclub.com, and it's cheap there. You get a big old bottle for only $16. And they have different kind of custards there.
I'm sure you don't. Life happens.
Like I was too. Life happens. I still am. I've got those lines around my mouth real bad. I just got sick of smelling like it. That was my thing. And my husband has never smoked, and I didn't realize how bad I smelled until I quit smoking.
Yeah.
I will, Hippie Mandy. I'm telling you. Have you ever tried kratom too? Because there's a strain of kratom that helps with anxiety. I know it's not going to be like, the medicine, but it may help.
The first thing that popped up was Charlie's custard.
I'm trying to remember what custard I got. It was some kind of vanilla custard.
I hate the smell now.
Hey, how are you? Really, Kim? That's scary. That is scary.
No, Embry's not a nut. She's wonderful.
No, she is sweet as pie. And a lot of y'all, the ones that don't do videos and we don't hear your voice, I talked to Embry on the phone the other day, and she's just so sweet. She's as sweet on the phone as she isn't here.
Hey, Sherry.
My little piggy, he lives at the shop. My piggy lives at the shop. I'm with him every day, but I will. Yes, Pam, I definitely will. Love you too, Hippie Mandy. You're the sweetest thing ever. Meredith, you had me dying laughing at your video today. I just watched it before we went live. I left you a comment. It was so funny. You and your facial expressions and eating of the heart of candy. My fat ass went to Walgreens today to get half off candy. So I feel your pain. I was dying laughing.
Show me 60 milliliters.
60 milliliters is this amount. And the next bottle up, like this is Dollar E-Juice Club. Like this is 60 and this is, I think, 120 or 150. 120.
I haven't seen it yet, Diane.
The 60 milligrams, the 60 milliliters is only, I think it was $6. I got a bunch of them on sale. And then the 120 was like 15, I believe. But this cinnamon bun is good. It's really good.
I love it. It's kind of high, Meredith. You think $20 for
Zigzag, you're about right, but let me tell you something. It's the best $100 you'll spend. It is expensive in the beginning because you're like, oh my God, I'm spending this all at one time. But if you smoke Embry, don't you do it. If you smoke a pack a day, I smoked at least a pack a day. And so you're talking 3 cartons a month. So that's $160 here for 3 cartons of what I used to smoke. So if I can do that, that's the way I had to put it in my head. It is, well, it depends on where you get it from, Kiki. There's some that are expensive.
Yeah.
Night hippie Mandy. Love you too, sugar.
I'll probably try it.
I'll put it in here. This is the 2 places I get all my juices from. I get Breezy.com.
Not all of them have nicotine.
And the other one is Dollar ejuiceclub.com. The Dollar E-Juice Club, you can buy just a little bitty 5 milliliter bottle for 99 cents. So you can get a bunch to try and see if you like it. And even though 5 milliliters isn't much, it's only $1. So you can get a bunch and try it and see what you like. That's what I did in the beginning when I first went to desserts.
Harry, I think you can talk about whatever you want on your channel. I will, Meredith. I will.
Oh my gosh, Kiki, you're kidding me.
What?
In Canada, 120 milliliters, about 65 to 70 bucks. Can we send that across the, can we send that from here to there? I'd send you some. Because that's crazy. I've got a bunch over there that I don't even use. Be grateful, Frank. It was the hardest thing I ever stopped doing. The hardest thing. Oh, Jess, you're so sweet. Well, you know, when I said, you want to go live? And she was like, yeah. And I said, what are we going to talk about? She goes, I don't know. We'll wing it. The ones that we wing like this are my favorites too. Because we never know where we'll end up. Not that we ever stay on topic anyway. Because we don't.
No. Even when we're solving crimes. But it's about time to, you about ready to go? I didn't realize it's 8 o'clock already. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I got to mop the floor. So I've already ran the vacuum. I need to mop. But yeah, get with me, Kiki. And I may not be able to ship. I'll have to I'll have to check on that and see. And I'll be glad to send you some. Thank you, Meredith. Y'all, if y'all hadn't subscribed to Meredith, I know we're not supposed to be saying that, but she is the sweetest somebody ever. She's so sweet. She does not do drama. She does day in the lives. And she has a precious little girl. And I'm glad you came in, Meredith. And she's funny. Hey, TPG. Thank you, Life Happens. I forgot to call you the other day, too. Y'all, I'm terrible. If I say I'm going to call y'all and I don't call y'all, blow my phone up. Because I'm bad. My ass is normally asleep at about this time is when I start falling asleep. Because I'm old.
Love you, little Rosie.
You're welcome. Absolutely, Kiki. Look into it. And I will share that on Twitter also. And I will see what I can do for you. Are you going to leave this up? I missed the first half. Yeah, we'll leave it up. To my coffee mug. I did not see that. Is it a flamingo?
What?
Meredith's coffee mug.
I missed it. Oh, there. Good night, Freak Show. That name.
I know, that's funny. Freak Show. Shitty day.
And everybody Everybody keep timbering your thoughts because she is going away for a few nights to a convention, and
oh, good for
I'm gonna be
her.
sad. I couldn't get off work because I had already took off, got sick. No, Carrie, you ain't made me uncomfortable at all. I'm obsessed with the Versace thing. I'm watching all I can on Andrew Cunanan. I've got to catch up. TPG.
I do
and
too.
Then, yeah, then
I've written it down. I started reading a damn book, and now I ain't watched nothing. I ain't hardly watched nothing until I get home.
Oh, we know that. Carrie, you didn't make me uncomfortable at all. I'm not her friend. I mean, we're not buddies. And I want to do a demo, not a demo stream, but she's broke out the tutu, so we'll have to do that again.
Oh Lord. Yeah, somebody sent me ATX sent me a video the other night with her in a wedding veil. What is she doing in a wedding veil? Okay, we'll save it for the next time. But yeah, had a wedding veil on and her tutu, girl. The tutu.
I missed it.
Girl, you better go back and wait. It was just the other day. It'll be there. Want to do a video singing and playing my keyboard. Do it. Don't be scared life happens. You can do it.
Girl, if I could sing, you could sing. And let me tell you something. I was doing 7 Spanish Angels on the way home from work, and I was performing.
Lord help us. Lord help us all.
I sounded good. Oh, Meredith, you're welcome. Please subscribe to her. She has, Pam. Okay, we're going to save it. Yes, the tutu. We'll save it for next time. We'll stream again soon. Thank y'all for making it fun.
We'll do it this weekend at some point, and we will definitely stream. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, go look up Maria Demo, Demo. So you'll know who we're talking about. And she's precious, and she's a dancer, and we're going to discuss her new moves.
And never leave her a bad comment, because I don't believe in that. I think that's awful.
Yeah, don't leave her negative comment, because she's trying. She honestly believes that she's good. Hell, she's been doing this for a few years, y'all. Been doing this for a few years. Good to see you too, TBT.
I'll sing it next time. I'll sing it next time.
Lord. Okay, all right, homework. We'll see y'all next time.
Good night.
Love y'all.
Thanks, y'all.